This reporter seems shocked that nobody showed up outside the Biden-Harris event. Let's watch it.
There's really not much to see. I'll step out of the way, but it's kind of boring out here. So it's not your typical presidential campaign event. We don't see people rallying outside. We don't see signs or really much of what's going on. And I'm told by one of the Biden staffers, local staffers, is that they kind of kept the details about the visit as far as the timing and the exact locations. And pretty much all the people that we saw enter into the parking lot about 45 minutes ago were with the Biden-Harris campaign and the poll reporters. So you would expect to see, I mean, this is a pretty big event for the two of them to be campaigning together for the first time since the Democratic National Convention.
It's really no secret that the enthusiasm for Biden-Harris just isn't there. Trump has enormous rallies and presence everywhere he goes, and the choice of Hillary then Biden just doesn't move the needle. It's also notable to point out that Kamala Harris ran for president. She did horrible. She got upstaged by almost everybody on the stage, including multiple women, including Tulsi Gabbard, and then she does terrible in the debate with Mike Pence, and they lecture us about how sexist it is to say that Kamala Harris is unpopular or unlikable. Your own party rejected her first, and then you decided to choose her for vice president, and now everybody who doesn't like her is sexist? This is what they do, destroy strong, likable women, and then say, everybody who doesn't like the puppet that we chose must hate women. And what cracks me up is you always hear people say, love Trump's hate. That's what liberals and left-wingers say. Love Trump's hate. Love Trump's hate. If that's the case, then don't be surprised if President Trump wins the election, because people actually love him. Look at these rallies. People show up and they love President Trump. They love him. And you hate him. Maybe not you particularly, but a lot of left-wingers can't stand the president. But they don't love Biden. They don't show up to his events. They don't love Kamala Harris. They don't have events outside of where they're speaking. Most people don't care. And they could say it's because of COVID-19, but what was Hillary Clinton's excuse? I think people just don't like the unlikable candidates that you choose. So who do you love? What do you love? It's not the president. It's clearly not Biden or Harris. If love trumps hate, that actually goes in the favor of the right this election, not the left. I'm not the only one who noticed this. On NJ.com, they did an article about somebody who predicted the 2016 election right, and he has the 2020 election a lot closer than most pollsters. He said this in the article: essentially, you need to set aside all personal feelings and those of the people around you. If you come from an environment where 90% of the people believe Hillary's going to win, then you decide that rallies don't matter. Enthusiasm doesn't matter. But they do matter. I saw that in 2016 when Trump attracted about tens of thousands of supporters to a rally in Westchester, Pennsylvania with a tweet. Meanwhile, Clinton needed appearances by Bruce Springsteen and John Bon Jovi to get that size crowd at a rally in Philadelphia the night before the election. So yeah, of course rallies and enthusiasm matters. I mean, shouldn't you have a support base? Since you're taking down the big bad evil Trump with Kamala Harris and Joe Biden, the exact opposite of what they preach, a top cop prosecutor from a fan base who says that they hate cops and all cops are bastards. The youth Democrat vote feels that way, so you force Kamala Harris there, and crime bill Joe Biden, Mr. I'm gonna beat big bad racist Trump. I mean, I feel like the media and political class is laughing at you. They're like, let's see how stupid and hypocritical people are. I mean, if we paint Trump like a Disney villain, they'll literally do anything. And that's also clear because they won't actually answer any question honestly. They flip-flop or don't answer at all. When it comes to court packing, which has a definition, adding a Supreme Court justice, neither candidate will answer.
Well, sir, don't the voters deserve to know?
No, they don't.
Do you support packing the court, adding more justices? What would you?
I think it's a legitimate question to ask, but you know what this is all about. They'll know my opinion on court packing when the election is over. Now look.
They think you're so stupid, or they deserve your vote so much, that they don't even have to tell you what they're gonna do. They're just gonna vote for me. I'm not Trump. The media tells them to. LeBron James. I mean, these people are so stupid, they'll still like us. Even though we're the top cop crime bill duo, I mean, we can get these people to do anything. And they constantly give both answers. They don't want to lose Pennsylvania and the working class, which they've already lost. So they say that they're gonna frack. We're gonna create jobs. We won't end your jobs with the Green New Deal.
Joe Biden will not end fracking. He has been very clear about that.
No new fracking.
There's no question I'm in favor of banning fracking.
We are going to get rid of fossil fuels.
Would there be any place for fossil fuels, including coal and fracking, in a Biden administration?
No, we would work it out. We would make sure it's eliminated.
But you can't get a straight answer out of them because they also want to appeal and appease the Bernie Sanders progressive socialist communist crowd who doesn't like fracking. So one day they're for fracking, the next day they're against fracking. Please, both sides vote for us. We don't believe in anything. We don't stand for anything. We lie, we cover up, the media will work for us. Just hopefully you're stupid enough and angry enough at the parody of Trump that we've created that you'll just do anything. And as for Biden and the Green New Deal, it literally is on his website. It says Biden believes the Green New Deal is a crucial framework for meeting the climate challenges we face, and then totally phony pretending to be bipartisan fact checkers like PolitiFact, who really just serve as a PR team for the Democratic Party, try to cover it up and they won't even say, well, it's true, it's half true. TikTok post says Joe Biden's website shows that he supports the Green New Deal despite denials in debate. They say Biden's campaign didn't return requests for comment, but essentially Biden has claimed that he doesn't support the Green New Deal as it is. Rather, he said he used it as framework to build his own plan. What a perfect answer. He name drops the Green New Deal and then says he doesn't fully support it, just kind of. What does he mean? He means he wants to get the workers in Pennsylvania and he wants to get the progressive socialist communists. He wants everybody. He believes in both or neither. Whatever you want him to believe. He will answer, he won't answer, he'll give both answers, she'll give both answers. It's no wonder these people aren't popular. It's no wonder they can't get people out to their event. It's no wonder they have to use celebrity puppets in order to make it a big crowd. These are two of the phoniest politicians on the planet, least likable, least authentic, and as far as what the liberal agenda is in America in 2020, probably the least qualified candidate to do any of those things, from being a prosecutor with her track record, which Tulsi Gabbard completely threw in her face, or Joe Biden's record, the decades he were in Senate. But they know they don't have to give you what you want. They know they could play both sides. They know they don't have to answer. They know that all the media power, all the technocracy when it comes to Facebook, Google, YouTube, Instagram, all the rigging and all the censoring and all the demonetizing and all the fact checking they're doing, this is how arrogant they are. They're like, we don't have to stand for anything. We don't have to tell them the truth. Let's just hope our little operatives all over the place can rig everything enough to the point that people just think we're somehow the lesser of two evils when we're clearly not. They're such a joke, but I think a lot of people are waking up. And I'm not as surprised as this reporter that nobody's excited that they're in their area. Thank you so much for listening. If you'd like to support, I appreciate it, since Facebook demonetized my entire channel by letting fact checkers libel me and lie about me on my page, which I'm talking to lawyers about now, because I'm not going to let these cowards and evil liars lie about me and destroy our country. But I have these God is Great hats. I have them in pink. I have them in black. I have the white God Bless hats. I have new shirts available, such as this censorship shirt. Is thinking illegal yet? It's in many colors. I now have a God is Great shirt. I have this Common Sense censorship long sleeve for the winter. I have a shirt with my face on it that says have a good day. Check out my shop at dreamrare.com. That's dreamrare.com. I especially appreciate it because these tech companies like Facebook are trying to gut my revenue off of a false pretense, because this is how biased and anti-free market they are nowadays. They just can't allow equality. They can't allow somebody to start from nothing and compete and do better than, in many cases, New York Times, CNN. They can't stand it, so they have to lie about me. They have to try to gut my revenue. So thank you for supporting. Other ways you can do so are patreon.com/raretalk. You can't trust Facebook. I don't trust Facebook. So I would rather, if you like to subscribe, to go to Patreon right now, patreon.com/raretalk. I also have donorbox.org/anomaly. And feel free to share my videos, send them to a friend, because Facebook has also taken away my advertising, and they've admitted that they're now rigging my algorithm to show my stuff in less people's news feeds, literally off of a lie. I'm going to show you exactly how dishonest and fraudulent they are in further detail with my next video, like I already have to a lawyer, because it's just disgraceful and evil what they're doing. But have a good day. I'll be back with more videos, and I filmed this video on my birthday. Appreciate you all for the birthday wishes. Hopefully we'll have a fantastic year together. I'll be back.